I've been living in chaos.
Floor is uneven and the door jamb is just a little too tight.
This was like my first experience like this ever.
I can feel some trapped energies from the previous person that resided in this place.
I want it to be done. This is my new space, but I need your help with organization because I'm a little stressed about that.
Show me all the spaces. Let's get started.
Having like very distinct, specific homes for all of my items, I think is gonna make me feel really adult and really grown up and like I'm truly having a fresh start. So this is the bedroom.
Pretty.
And this is the bedroom closet.
What were you thinking you wanted to keep in this space? Because I know you have another closet that's gonna be much bigger than this.
Additional storage and even just clothing that I don't have to like leave my actual bedroom for.
I think just a freestanding thing where you can keep pajamas and your like intimates and all that stuff in here so you're not walking down the hallway. This will be a great use of space for like back in here, all the things that you're not accessing all the time.
Totally. Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
All right, should we move on?
Yes, let's see this hallway closet.
Okay. One of the selling points for this apartment is that it has a lot more storage and closet space than my current apartment does. It's something that I've desperately been wanting for the past 2.5 years. This is it.
Wow, love the color choice in here.
This is what I want to use as like my main master closet. It's weirdly shaped, so I'm wondering like what you think that we should kind of do.
If we start building a closet at this level, we'll really maximize the width of this wall. And then we're gonna install a whole bunch of shelves so that there's open space for storing things. This is perfect because it's enough space where you can walk in. The shape kind of gives it a lot of character. And then we'll do just like a really white kind of high gloss finish on everything. So it feels very modern, very glamorous. This is gonna be amazing.
I'm excited. I've never had a fun, spacious closet.
Yeah.
I just want my master hallway closet to give you Pinterest vibes and serve you looks, okay? So this is the kitchen. It's pretty small.
You do have these really tall, gorgeous upper cabinets. So that's a lot of space, which I'm really excited about. And then maybe we can look at getting like some freestanding islands that have like a butcher block kind of top so that we can just really like expand out your countertop space and give you room to put your microwave and your coffee maker.
You can tell that I don't cook that much because my main concern was like, where the hell am I gonna put my microwave? You know?
And then we'll do some decanting into glass jars for food storage on one side of the kitchen to create sort of a makeshift pantry.
Also, the drawers in here don't really work. So we're gonna have to find a workaround.
I think that happens sometimes in these older buildings.
Yeah.
So we will definitely find a better solution for that. Okay. I feel like we have a lot of really good options for the kitchen.
All right, let's move on to the office.
Great. How pretty.
Thank you. This desk is gonna be staying, and then these drawers will stay, and then we have one more.
We can use these for office supplies, for filing cabinet, even if we did like one drawer for each kind of paperwork that you need to keep. In this space, we can really utilize the vertical. We're gonna add in some wall organization with a few magnetic boards and some wall ledges and shelves. So it'll be a little more visual, like for decor purposes, but also really functional.
Yay, I'm so excited for a really beautiful, nice, functional workspace.
Yeah, me too.
Next,
Yes.
this is the bathroom. It's a little bit smaller than my current bathroom.
Okay.
One of my concerns too with this bathroom is that the sink is pretty small, like there isn't a lot of counter space.
Anytime you have wall space in a small space, it's the best to take advantage of that. We're really gonna take advantage of the height of that wall and the existing built-in shelves so that we can create categories for each one of your products that make it very easy for you to find things.
You are a maven.
Well, thank you. Can't wait to get started.
Yay, let's go. Elsa and friends are gonna help me unpack and reorganize everything in the new apartment with the help of Container Store setups and products. We're here at the Container Store and we're gonna do some shopping to sort of get everything in order.
Let's start with the design section and we can look through the layout of all the shelves and dressers and that kind of stuff, and then we can finish with the accessory portion of like coat hangers and bins and all that kind of stuff. For the walk-in, we're going to use the white ventilated shelves, which are amazing. They don't look like they're huge, but this holds a lot of stuff. Pretty inexpensive, easy to install yourself, even easier easier to have someone else install for you.
Yes.
They're just great. I like using hooks like this because they're very easy to sort of drape anything over. Stacking jewelry organizers are so much fun.
Love it.
They're all meant to just go vertical so they don't take up a ton of space. But this is like the best aisle for closets because you get to pick out all the beautiful things that are really gonna like up the level.
And I'm excited to get my life in order because it feels like it's in shambles.
Oh no.
Until I've met you.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm so happy to help.
All right, so let's get everything purchased and ordered, and then we'll get started on this transformation.
Great.
Yay!
I can't wait.
So this is day 6 of moving activity, and hopefully it's the last day. It is the last day. It will be the last day. I've been living in chaos with a bunch of boxes all over the place. Today is the day that we've been waiting for, and hopefully that you all have been waiting for, and it is unpacking and organizing the entire apartment with the lovely Elsa. Yeah. Elsa, where are we starting?
First thing we're gonna do is just kind of organize the boxes. All your living room boxes are in your living room. We'll move the stuff into the kitchen, the bedroom, and the hallway closet. We're gonna start unpacking the bathroom first. Having your bathroom set up so that you can like take a shower, brush your teeth, find your makeup, all of that stuff is like #1 priority. Let's tackle the bathroom.
All right, let's do it.
You have all these amazing built-in shelves behind on this wall. So we'll just kind of start taking everything out of your bathroom boxes, and then we can fine tune and figure out exactly the right bin for each space.
I'm looking forward to hopefully learning a lot so that maybe in a couple of years when I'm moving into a new apartment, I can remember what Elsa teaches me about like organizing and like how to do it properly.
So far, we just have all our bins out. We're just using them to contain right now. These lids work really well as trays.
I probably won't ever use these. So I probably should
What do we do with the things that we probably won't ever use?
donate them.
Oh my God, you're so good at this.
Yeah.
Some common sort of mishaps with storing items. The first one that comes to mind is when people store similar items in different places throughout their home, and it makes it a little bit impossible to see exactly what it is you have of each product. I'm gonna set these aside because I would like for them to be in a place that's easy for you to see and remember.
Yeah.
It's a little tricky because you keep your makeup brushes in your bedroom, but you're not gonna clean them because you need the sink, so
Yeah.
we'll kind of save those for the last moment so that they're in a place that's really highlighted for you.
The good thing about today is that when we were packing, I was also decluttering, so I was making sure that I wasn't bringing anything that I didn't need to the new space.
Okay, so we have eyeliners, and then these are the standing lip glosses, kind of some face primers and bronzer, and your very favorite eyeshadow.
Yeah.
And then your palettes. You wanna put those into one of these.
Yeah.
Even though they're in a category, we're gonna make them into smaller categories.
Okay.
Treatments, creams, cleanser, toner, masks.
Now that I know what I have, I'm gonna do a whole routine.
Is she? Is she? So yes or no here on the screen.
People don't change just because they buy more products.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you didn't know what it was.
I think I'm most nervous about how long it's gonna take. I think with the packing up, I was like, oh, we'll be done in like 4 hours because we have so many people helping, and it ended up taking much longer.
Kelly, what are we doing in here? So I'm building a shower rack, and I think Andrew's building a shoe rack.
It's 4 shelves in a box, so let's see what happens.
How do you feel about someone helping to style your bookshelf? This was heavier than anticipated.
Freddie asked for the books to be in color-coded order, but I want to do the color code in the order of the chakras and the colors that align, so it's kind of like a rainbow.
That was the sweetest. Wow. Wow.
Are you helping, Fred? You're just her shadow. You're just following her
around.
Look at all these amazing organizing solutions for inside your drawers.
I didn't
And
see
I
the
love
pink
look at these
yet.
little BBs.
I love containers.
Me too.
I mean, now.
Tiny ones.
Taking a little party break, and by party break, I mean shots.
apple whiskey. Cheers it!
And hopefully everything can just go pretty smoothly. We could just unpack and throw it in a container and be on our way. Take a little look-see. Everything's organized based on like what I wear most often. So that part's done. Now we just have to do the rest of this closet.
Look, these little mint boxes.
I love the mint.
And you can reach it.
Yeah.
Can you?
The stuff that's gonna be up here is gonna be stuff that I don't really use often. So it's kind of okay if it's like a little bit out of reach. What's happening in here?
We already installed this cool suspension system that's made by Umbra.
Is this too tall for you? Will we get like a step stool in here as well? Could you lift it? This is a shower. I just want to make sure that you can reach everything inside.
Right now, we're just sort of giving everything a home, and then I can adjust as needed. We finished the office pretty much, finished the kitchen, finished the bathroom, and really the last few things that we're working on is the closet, and then I need to work on the vanity, which I'll probably work on alone. Elsa and I are really just like getting down and dirty in the closet area. We're organizing things in a very particular way right now. But she was saying that it's gonna take me like 2 weeks to figure out if it's actually working for my lifestyle or not. She's sort of teaching me how to fold.
Because we're gonna file fold into these drawers, I'm just gonna fold all your tanks so that they make these nice little pockets. And then I'm putting them all by colors so that when we put them in, it can be like a nice little rainbow assortment of all your favorite teas and tanks.
What am I looking forward to today? The end. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like the final stretch. We're almost there.
It's been a day.
It's been a
The
day.
kitchen is a beautiful space, but a little short on actual cabinet space and countertops. So having these additions, I think, is gonna give Freddie all of the storage space that she needs for her items. I also love decanting food into glass jars because it keeps the food fresher longer, and it also takes away the visual clutter of all of the packaging. The office currently is painted a really beautiful light blush color. The white, I think, will keep things simple and it matches the existing desk that's in there, and then the coral will play off of the wall color and just be that really fun, bright pop of color. I think color in an office space too is really great for creativity and just kind of makes it feel more alive. In the bathroom, there are some great shelves that are already built in on one of the walls. The bins are just gonna serve the purpose of grouping like items together, which makes it very easy. If you're like, I need to grab my hair products or face creams, you can just grab the whole bin and you have everything at your fingertips. It also is easier to put things back, and then when things are contained, you can see exactly how much you have of something. In the hallway closet, there wasn't a lot of built-in shelving, and it's a really unusual shape. We wanted to go after the feel of like you're going into a beautiful boutique and you're shopping for your outfit for that day, so that when Freddie goes in and gets dressed in the morning, she's feeling inspired and knows where everything is, and it just feels more like a luxury experience. There's open space for storing things like purses, jeans, anything that's going to be stacked and folded, and also some additional drawers.
Okay, so it's the end of the 6th day, and I think this is where we leave you.
I've learned a lot.
Good.
Mostly that I have a really great group of friends who have taken time out to help me get my life together. Honestly and truly, none of this stuff would have even been unpacked in the dining room, probably for 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, everything's almost completely unpacked. Like, that is unheard of for me. So I'm very grateful. I'm very excited. Everything looks so good. I'm actually excited to like go into my office. I'm excited to go into my closet and pick out clothes.
I can't wait to see it when you have all your like decor touches up on the walls. It's gonna be beautiful.
Thank you so much, Elsa.
Of course. This is so much fun. And welcome to your new home.
Thank you. Okay, so it's design day. I'm very excited to be closing this chapter of moving. I just want to make Mel proud, but I may need help.
I've stopped breathing.
What do y'all think of Fred's apartment?
Okay, this